This is your AESH Electric Energy News Minute for Tuesday, August 10, 2021. In mainstream news, CNBC reports, UK to study using overhead wires to power long-haul trucks. The UK's Department of Transport has commissioned a consortium to look into the viability of using overhead wires to power long-distance trucks. Headed up by construction and engineering group Costain, it includes companies such as Scania and Siemens Mobility, among others, and represents the latest example of how industry and government are trying to develop solutions focused on decarbonizing transportation. In a statement issued earlier this week, Costain explained how the consortium had proposed an electric road system that would harness Siemens Mobility's highway technology, which uses overhead lines to provide trucks with electricity. Bloomberg headline, "There's already enough greenhouse gas in the air to heat the planet by 1.5 degrees centigrade." The major new report from the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change made headlines around the world on Monday with a dire message: climate change is here, and human choices will determine how bad it gets. That won't come as any surprise to those who have been paying even a little bit of attention to conversations around the climate. The IPCC report's main contribution isn't its message, but rather the precision with which it's delivered. The Financial Times reports, Cenovus chief urges Trudeau to pay for greening of Canada's oil sands. Wall Street Journal headline, oil prices slide on worries that Delta variant will crunch demand. A slide in oil accelerated on Monday, sending prices around their lowest level in 2.5 months, with traders worried that fresh restrictions to slow the spread of the Delta variant will weaken the global economy and crunch fuel demand. U.S. crude fell as much as 4.6% and was recently down 2.5% at $66.59 a barrel, near its lowest price since late May, and about 11% below a recent multi-year high from mid-July. While prices are still well above the $50 level, where they started the year, their months-long climb has morphed into a reversal as Delta variant cases soar and governments respond. Forbes headline, Biden goes all in on electric vehicles but consumers probably won't. The announcement yesterday that Biden has a goal of having half of all cars sold in 2030 be electric no doubt caused enough eye rolls amongst longtime experts that, if harnessed, could power a large village. Many take that as a sign that the new future has come, one of social justice, tax credits for wealthy purchasers of electric vehicles, zero emissions, except for the manufacture of the vehicles and batteries, as well as the electricity generated to power them, and resilience, because internet-connected vehicles will be impervious to hackers. Wait, what? BBC reports, tidal turbine in Orkney starts generating power. What's being described as the most powerful tidal turbine device in the world has connected to the grid in Orkney. Orbital Marine Power's O2 tidal turbine is anchored in the Fall of Warness, where a subsea cable connects the 2-megawatt offshore unit to the local onshore electricity network. It comes as industry leaders call for government support to help the tidal industry develop commercially. EnergyLiveNews.com reports, U.S. announces $34 million to produce low-carbon biofuels for planes and ships. Nearly $34 million, £24.5 million, in funding has been announced to support research for the development of biomass resources to convert to low-carbon fuels for planes and ships. A total of 11 projects in the U.S. will share the funding to improve and produce biofuels, biopower and bioproducts. PowerGrid.com reports, Mitsubishi Electric acquires Durham's provider Smarter Grid Solutions. Today, Mitsubishi Electric Corporation and its subsidiary Mitsubishi Electric Power Products Incorporated announced they have entered into an agreement to acquire UK-based Smarter Grid Solutions, SGS. SGS is a global provider of distributed energy resources management software, DERMS, for power distribution utilities and DER operators. This has been your AESH Electric Energy News Minute for August 10, 2021. If you want more global electric energy news and real-time alerts, hit the subscribe button now and follow us on social media.